Welcome back, everyone, to some more The Outer Worlds 2. Today we are continuing on where we left off, and we have a new companion that joined us last time, a friendly cultist, or not so friendly, depending on how you look at her. She has a quest to go back over to Paradise Island, so we're going to head over there first, and then after that we're going to go back over to Dorado, or maybe to the free market area, potentially. And then we'll kind of just take the adventure from there. We started doing some of the more main quest parts over in Dorado, but now we have to go over to the manufactory, and then I guess see what else happens. So I think with that said, we're good there. Let me go ahead and make sure everything's good here, and we'll make our way towards the next objective. I feel like starting with the companion quest will be a good one. So off to Eden. Here we are. Now, one thing I have to mention, in case anybody else missed it, I didn't realize you could cycle these up and down. So I've always just been grabbing the next one. But these are the boxes that you find while out in the world. I can't believe it took me that long, but oh well, I guess. Oh well. Anyways, what was this one? One of my weapons I had was... Okay, we're good. I wonder what part of the island this is going to be. Yeah, we'll bring Aza, and you know what? We'll bring Niles. These two should be good. Dependent. Some lead from the front. You tend to lead from the back as much as possible. Becoming dependent on your allies. You deal less damage in general, but gain a large bonus to damage if attacking an enemy your companions recently attacked. Ooh. I think I'm actually going to take that. I do 10% damage less, but damage to enemies recently damaged by a companion. Yes. I'm going with it. That works. So now we've got, and by the way, I did figure out a way, thanks to console commands. So we no longer have the one that I took that I shouldn't have initially, reckless leadership. And now we have dependent, I guess, which that works for me. Let's set a marker for this one, and we'll make our way there. Hey, what's up, JS? Hope you're doing well, man. It's been good. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this a decent amount. We've been kind of all over the place.
Things take time, Commander.
Also, what was my... Let me check my skills for a second. Now that I have Sneak 3, I might be able to get into one of the other areas that we couldn't get to before. Yeah, it's been great, though.
Got troublemaker.
Try this. Nice. Got him. Got more down there. Still have my sniper. The question is it strong enough to be able to take them down?
It's a fight.
Good hit.
still tight. Ain't recharged.
This might sting. A lot. Don't die. Swine.
Let me know when you need it to stretch.
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going
Oh, there's
to
another
enjoy.
rift. I'm still really enjoying a lot of the combat here now, especially since I have the some stealth that we can actually do, and we've got my companions helping me out so much. Of course, anytime I have the ability to use summons or just make my people stronger. Oh, there they are. I will always opt for that.
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
What do you think, Azza?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
Speech 5 and required info not found. You made a valid argument. I just thought it'd be funnier if he thought he had a chance before you killed him.
You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a sissy pig on a spit.
Enemy spotted.
Oh.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Sorry, no target. I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret killing them?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
It's okay to admit it.
You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
Couldn't the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
Official order or not, they should have known better to cross you.
Damn straight they should have.
So what are you going to do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
All right, we should go. Hey, level 15. I wasn't expecting to hit that so fast. I'll take it though. Oh, and we got our mod kit. Sweet. Yeah, this is Outer Worlds 2. Did you side with Carr or Milver Street? I went with Milver Street before we left this area. I get speech to 10 and leadership to 10. Companions? Oh, right. We have another one for Niles, too. What? Niles builds self-repairing armor plates that protect him from damage. These plates are destroyed after taking moderate damage, but are automatically repaired every few seconds as long as he doesn't take damage. Niles constructs a cloak device for his armor, granting himself camouflage when he drops to half health. While camouflaged, enemies will have trouble targeting Niles, and his attacks deal bonus damage. Ooh. I still wish I could change this perk to I'm taking him down, but that's okay. I might go with the self-repairing armor. Or actually, I'm going to go Ghost Array. Yeah. Especially since he's taunting them. This, he's going to take damage regardless. But if he gets down to half health, he goes invisible. They can't see him. He deals bonus damage. I think that'll counteract that. While Ozza is in party, disabling mines gives you crafting materials, but I can't disable them. Jay, thank you for the rose. What's up, Frank? Ozza increases the damage dealt by your stealth attacks while she's in your party. Sneak attack damage? Oh my god, easy. Easy. Oh yeah, and we can also talk to Niles.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Anyway. Need something, Commander?
I've heard that one a few times.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
The party upgrades. Oh, I thought that was her arm for a second. I was like, why is she putting her arm across her hip? No, her arm's right there. Her weapons now deal shock damage and has increased damage. I think I'm going to go for the bleed. Yeah. Now I'll make her immune to plasma. I think that's good. Okay. That works. I'm going to go to the cave here because there's one spot nearby that I know of. And then we'll get out of here after. I want to see if I can get into this substation now. Because then if we're able to get into the substation, I think we can get into that building straight ahead. Last time I couldn't get into it because I either didn't have enough hack or I didn't have enough one other thing. I think it was sneak. But this time we can find out. Funny, I see them teleporting to me. Alright, let's try this. Yep, there we go. With a bit of dexterity and just the right application of pressure, you deftly and silently remove the security gate from its mountings.
Sorry. yet?
I think we just got a substation repair kit. Now might be up top here. There it is. Wow. That was a lot more than I expected there. What the heck? Alright, so that turned the power on over here. Oh, the janitor mech.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is
The door's open now. Charge this. Remove the fuse. Man, half these animations I never get to see because I'm fully into speech right now. So like engineering or anything else, I don't get to do. I'm on the fence about getting it. If you like RPGs, you'll have a good time here. It's been a great follow-up in my opinion. Corrosive shock machine gun. Okay, now that that's back together, I think we should be able to go down here. You got like 5 companions? I think I do now, yeah. I think there's one more. Or, well, I know there's one more. Because there's one more open slot.
No, wait.
Oh, it's open.
I don't need refreshment. No refreshment. Yep, that's me. Refreshment like a...
Record of mental refreshment. Ooh, often drifting off during work periods, resulting in tardy and error-filled tasks. Obviously, this is unacceptable. Advanced decryption key. Another one. Wait, was there an entrance to his house from... Triple barrel shotgun? Think we're good.
Loyal subject, loyal subject. La la la.
It's nice being able to just come back and clear that out quickly. All right, back to the incognito. And I've got an idea. We're going to go back to the free market station. And then here, we have a new toy to use. Energy hog, you're constantly leaving the lights on and wasting energy. Your gadget energy now recharges more slowly, but you'll have an overall larger reserve to use or waste. Energy recharge rate. Huh. Honestly, I don't mind that. It'll take longer to recharge. But it'll allow me to do more. I'll take it. Yeah, I see it now. Does light count for that? Can I get this? No. Sneak 5. Okay, inside of here, there was 3. Here it is. Oh, man. Okay. So that one's on. So let's go 1. Wait, really? But how would you know? All right, I've got an idea. Okay, I got 1. Okay, that's not correct. This is the part where I have to wait for it to regen. Give it a second. So this one has to be on. This one has to be on. Maybe it's this guy? No. We got 1. We need these 2. Maybe 1, 2. That sounds like another one just turned on. They're all on right now. Okay, that one shut off. Hold. Okay. Boom. Boom. Hold. That's all three. Oh, shoot. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. I need this one enabled. I think? I don't know what I'm missing here. So those two are enabled. These three are enabled. It's got to be like right there. It's almost like it's coming from this thing. Oh, shoot. Did I reset it? Ah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. That's all three. Wait, Huckster? Oh, I can see. Oh, right, because I can see them through the wall. All right, what am I doing wrong? This one just won't turn on. These two go purple. Oh, that shut off. All right, I'm going to see if I can find it. I know I'm missing something here. Come on, I'm trying to close the freaking ad. Flip the switch on the top right, then to the left, then one after another, the two switches diagonally down. I'm gonna try this. Top right. Then to the left. Then diagonally. Then middle right. Then the one to the top left. Switch to the left of it. Middle right. That'd be this one, but it's not purple anymore. Then in the bottom right, the two switches, one after another to the left of it. Reset. Reset. Yeesh. Alright, I need to see a visual thing of this. Watching this is a mess. Okay, so I know it's this. That. Oh. That one. Wait, that's supposed to light it up. It didn't, though. What? I'm so confused. I just followed it and it didn't work. Alright, I'm about to give up. One, 2, 3, 4. Then they did 1, 2, 3. But it didn't light up there. It's like weird. I have to untoggle this one. Because the purple... Purple stops right there. See, I can see these two are powered. But it won't go to the next one. All right, I'm watching one more. If we don't get this, then we move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom correct. Middle. Middle. Top left. Bottom. 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 Middle. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's bugged for them. Yeah, I think the only other thing I'm going to do, where I'm going to save, I'm going to load that save, give it one more attempt. If it doesn't work, we move on. But supposedly some people are saying they're getting the same issue. All right, so we go boom, 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 boom. Then you're supposed to go 2, 3. That's supposed to do it right there. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't work for the second one. But you can see the power from right there to right there is working. But for some reason, it's not connecting for this one. Yeah, oh well. It's just got to be bugged. Let me see if I can get this stuff for this
Error.
from this person.
Preparing snivel. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Scanning. Customer has not transfigured into
Oh, there we go.
Or Apollo since last visit. Unit cannot vend alcohol until this occurs.
Are you sure? Let me open you up. Remove your individual identification array there.
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating 1 restriction. Vending iceberg aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage. Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper.
All right, we got it. This was for a quest finding out what happened here. What's up, Luna?
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
Let me put an order in for a bottle of iceberg and aged whiskey.
My friend, excellent. Thank you. Very well, you wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
So she crashed the ship?
Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
We got more info. Is there anybody else to talk to? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's more.
The broker is a friend of mine. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Oh, wait. I can also return to the lady downstairs. Because I have all the cards.
How's that lone subject of yours working out? Ran screaming back to the protectorate yet?
No, it's going a little.
Wait, no, not you.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
What's up, Rosa? Down. Stash key.
Last week. 22. That's more than I had in 3 months.
I think she's actually upstairs. You enjoying playing this? I heard of it, but never played. Yeah, it's been fun. Storyline's been pretty good. The further I get, the more rewarding it is. Wait, is that a card right there? Oh my god.
Back. If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection, though you shall not prevail.
I have some here. In guard.
Sporting. Let us do battle. That's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me.
Can I see what you have for sale now?
Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not dishonorable. I present to you my other collected wares. I have no doubt they shall impress.
Oh? Oh, the door's open. Spectrum Dance Saber. Dance mode.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall rise from the ashes someday. In the meantime, you're welcome to browse my collection.
How's your card collection?
In the wake of my defeat, I've taken a brief break. I'm contemplating what I might collect next. I've heard sprats are rarely born with mutations like extra toes and acid vision. Perhaps I'll start an exotic sprat farm. Then I could pit my sprats against opposing farm sprats. Battle sprats. Imagine the merchandising opportunities.
Battle
Eat your
sprats?
heart out, Auntie Cleo.
Let's see what you got.
Behold.
Behold. Pitchball machine. This fires mini rockets. A new point of view Mark II. See the world through a cutting-edge digital filter. If you're defeated while wearing this helmet, you may pay 2,000 bits to continue upon revive. You get damage resistance, jackpot, trauma kits, mini rockets, another card. Oh, for 48? Oh my god. Don't mind if I do. Perform the prompted dance action to keep the beat alive. Detected. Detected. Hold. Oh, they're gonna spot me. Oh well. Should I get the first one before playing this one? If you're looking for an RPG to play, I would still suggest playing the first one. I think it's fun enough. Like, I've enjoyed it. But the second one's a lot better. I don't know who else we would talk to. RPGs though are like my personal bread and butter. What I prefer the most.
Doctor here. Get your stitches. You've timed your visit well. I finished sharpening my organ-cutting knife mere minutes ago. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
First one is great and usually pretty cheap. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, just in general, you can get it at a pretty good discount too. So that's a good point as well.
Hi from me. Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon.
It's not
In the
required, but it
meantime,
will
I've
give you a
plenty of
lot of
miscellaneous for sale.
context going into this one. And I would say some of the locations
My
so
contraptions don't
far,
explode no more.
especially there's like a location similar to this one that I really liked from the first one, but we haven't had that yet here.
Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Why is your store called Not a Weapon Store? Those are clearly weapons.
I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
Right, but they're still weapons, even if you call them something else.
Weapons are passé. My devices of life removal are much more than that. If you don't believe me, peruse my stuff.
How'd you end up on the free market station?
That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
You still won't tell me.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Sniper rifle. What's my current sniper rifle do? I think it's because I have it equipped. I can't see.
Blades, bludgeon.
36. Yeah, that one does 36 too.
Blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
A lot of attachments here. I'm gonna grab that. Serrated blade applies bleed. Don't mind me. Utility grip. Crossblade. Oh, here we go. That's what I needed. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good there. Holy. So many. I feel like there's somebody else that I haven't talked to yet that I don't know what info I'm missing.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I've received information from multiple sources, but it seems contradictory.
That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Not yet. Yeah, it has to be inside here. Unless if the guard can tell me anything?
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend.
We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
I find your anti-intellectual rhetoric extremely disheartening. That just leaves you.
Hey, I ain't anti-intellectual. I'm anti some intellectuals. Specifically the ones fixing to shoot me in the back. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Search area, return to Stallworth.
Appreciate you looking out for our interests.
There's one of the rifts. Maybe I need the data pad that's in there. The one that's right over here. Engineering 8. Engine debris. Like there's one right there, but we need sneak 5 for it. Okay. I don't know. We're going to come back to this. I think it's going to be one of those two. But let's go back to the objective. Turn in the bounty. We can do that. Go back to Dorado. Oh, I have enough for one. So this is a hat. Magazine size. Enemies you hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them and decrease the damage they deal to the party. Scales with speech. But then I would miss out on my current hat, which is this. Companion abilities charge 10% faster. Education leads to eradication. Stronger enemies become weak sooner. That's a mask. I'll just hold on to it. All right, we go back out. Okay, I'm gonna try going over to this building since we're right here. Oh, I think it's that platform right there. Yeah, it is. Hey, what's up, Thrill? It's one of those things where if you like the first one, You like this one too. Probably even more. Tito Taylor, you avoid drugs to a fault, leaving you particularly vulnerable to their effects. Toxicity gained from using the inhaler is increased, but the inhaler is more potent to your pure metabolism. Nah, I'm gonna reject that one. Oh, there's another rift right there. Wonder how you get across. Unless if it's that path that's over there. Is this game a roguelite? No, it's an RPG. It's like a traditional RPG, pretty much. Try calling the elevator here. Finally playing Ragnarok? That's awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. I never got around to playing it again on PC, but I enjoyed my first time. Yeah, I'm gonna try going to the right here. There's a story that you follow, and it's pretty good. Right now we have 2 other companions with us that we've met. One that you start with, and another 2 that, or well, another one that we recruited not too long ago. Nice. Got it. Oh, one more. Good to go. And I'm really wondering, like, how are you supposed to get up there? I'm only trying to explore these buildings because they typically have some sort of story tied to them. But right now, I'm not seeing a way up there. Unless there was a way you can, like, jump across that I missed.
Give the order and I'll take care of it.
Yeah, these 2, I have no idea how you get to them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go around this one one more time, and if we don't find a way through, then we'll go back to the main objective. Body found. Yeah. Oh, right. I remember being here. This was for the bounty.
Audio log of Chief Exploitation Behavioralist DeWitt. This is entry number 8 of my scrapper preventative fieldwork. Unfortunately, it seems my heavy metal detritus drops mixed into the adrenotime cancels the intoxicating effects that the scrappers crave. Their leader was first to the drops-enhanced injections that I conspicuously left for them. And he ran through all 24 in barely a minute trying to cure the urge. He seized, turning steely gray, and then succumbed to some sort of severe blood poisoning. I'm confident it's completely unrelated to my heavy metal detritus drops. Now the rest are in a frenzy hunting for... Why, hello. I didn't reckon you'd find me way up... Oh,
Halt!
no,
What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct...
Perhaps I should peruse Malky's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
This is the No Man's Land lookout post. Ironically, not much to see here.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend.
Oh, there we go.
Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
They need extra medical help, and Matriarch's Mercy Pipe Doctor is probably close enough.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
I believe in you. The human body is the greatest toilet of all, and it needs a plumber.
You really think so? Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Oh. Well, we recruited another person, I guess.
Wait. The odds of everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly.
I wasn't expecting him to just say, okay. But I'll take it. Okay, so that's where we came in at. Now, let me just make a final check to see if there's any type of, like, elevator or ladder that would take me up that way.
Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
On the wrist.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. I am sprinting.
But I'm not ready.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Swine.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. Hey, gotta just...
Swine.
Oh, it went invisible. Hold. Need to swap weapons. Swapping weapons. Reloading. Great job, team.
Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the crap.
I keep finding these things all over.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
I heard someone say friendly approaching from the north. I really don't know how you get up there. All right, I think we're just going to go back to this. I'm completely lost. So, yeah. We're going to go hand in this bounty. And then back to the main objective again.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? Every scientician yearns to visit the Earth.
Another bounty complete.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
Okay. And now we're going to go back over here. We're going to go... Actually, we're going to go right over here. Might end up going the same route we kind of just did. But this time we're going to go there, there, and then there. Probably here too. Whoa.
You cannot possibly do the right thing today without knowing what will happen tomorrow. At the order of the Ascendant, we predict tomorrow.
I wish this game had a no HUD mode. Going good, April. Whoa. Oh, that's where we just came from.
The order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
Yeah, I've been there. What was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Why is that? What else is going on around here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
When you say zealots, do you mean the cultists who worship the rifts?
Yep, mad to the last one. You can usually identify them by their outlandish...
Outlandish what now? Did you have a point you wish to make?
Their outlandish disregard for convention.
It's a good thing you're smarter than you look, or you'd be scraping your innards up off the ground right about now.
What were you saying about the scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
I have to ask about the creatures.
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid.
Man.
They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
I wish we talked to this guy when we first got here, but that's what I get for going out and exploring first.
All our efforts had...
Because a lot of this information I already knew. But it's because I came from different routes. Like, instead of following the road to get to this objective, I went to the right, and I went to these, and then I went to that. And then got to the objective, but it's right there. When you come down the elevator, I should have just followed the road. Which, speaking of, actually, let me divert. We're going to go over to the road over here. Because this is actually the way I want to go. Yeah, here we go. Sometimes it pays to check before exploring, for real. I mean, like, most of the time, too, it's kind of worth going to the main objective anyways, especially in a new location, because most of the time they'll take you to places, or you'll talk to people that'll give you a quest to go to places outside of.
Back into an active war.
Excuse me.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Initiate Borden.
Architect. I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
Any info there? Nothing. They look like they're gonna be somebody kind of like they had a name, so they're probably important down the line. So far, speech worth it? Absolutely, yes. I would suggest at least having 3 speech. I think at least 3 is a good starting point. I'm going high speech. Oh, you'll be fine then. Yeah, absolutely. High speech, leadership, observation. That's my go-to. It does work great with leadership. All right, we're going into the factory.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from the Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Maytugian. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Okay. Going in. Oh, wow. Quick, before they realize.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you... So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? And you've brought along your own Rift cultist, I see. In case we required poor methodology and ample bloodshed.
Poor methodology? How dare you? Do you think ample bloodshed just happens by itself?
I'm on the first name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot. You can check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and your Proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Okay. Time to begin our investigation. Uncover further information. Inquire below to investigate further.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
At this or any time?
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to knock the tinges and flinders. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look at this mess.
Oh, let me try going up here first.
Running a manufactory must require
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
They let me in. Stage whisper. I'm the new presiding bishop. Shh, I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Oh, well, it's an honor, your Mathness. Didn't recognize you without your cape. However, can I help you?
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, summarize it. Let's hear it. Actually, I want the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Who launched it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. Again, it's been a distinct privilege, Pontifex Maximus. I remain your most obedient and, humbled servant.
Thank you. Fantastic. That is what I like to hear.
May all your theories prove true.
Oh, I thought we were going to fast travel into it. Okay, never mind. We are. We are indeed.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence.
I feel like we're going down into the rapture.
I have no idea how this audio
Speak to both parties.
You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
They're cutting each other off. Oh.
Things have been a mite haywire.
Whoa. This is kind of cool.
yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean initiate Alva?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
No wonder they call them secret anymore. So what'd this covert operative do?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Okay.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
Not yet. Continuing it.
Failed to see the
Okay. Got a vendor over here. Frost grenade. Some heavy rounds. Oh, I am kind of, yeah, I'm low on short rounds. Buy some of those. Let's break down all the junk I have. All right, I have Murder's Best Friend, Covert Grip, and Expert Grip. I'm gonna go with the Covert Grip. Still keep the silencer on. Even though the silencer is really not that silent. I know silencers like IRL are not really that quiet. But this one's really not quiet. An idea. That's all sealed off.
Described of arachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked. How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
Order of the Ascendant.
2 exemplars, dead as Pythagoras.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell?
Oh my god. This place is... Oh god. Do we go left or right?
Prone to involuntary self-injury. Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed. Just
Investigator?
Yes.
Always account for standard deviation.
Records. Everything seems like it's sealed off. Which we might have to go and talk to her first.
All your endeavors add to the equation.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Evaluation, dithering, sealed, man, everything. I think they really want me to go to the center. I think they really want me. I'm pretty sure that's going to be closed off too. Yeah. Yep. All right, we're going to the center then. I could have walked in through that door, but let's go through the front.
May all your
These 2 Order initiates appear to have been shot. Based on your determination of the body's state and location, it appears on the initiate was forced to fire on the other, who in turn shot him. Ooh. High security access card. Man, if we had lockpick 8, you could just waltz right in there.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
Hello there, Alva.
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
What?
Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your abbot sent me to find out who caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
I inspected the bodies of the guards that you killed. That took considerable skill. Jeez.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My own training just took over. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center. I earned top marks.
Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I do that and you'll come out?
Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okay. Inquire below. Search the records repository.
Always account
She's
for
very
standard
friendly.
deviation.
Doesn't seem like the murderous type right there. And she just opened up this. Now she meets the mark again for a potential companion because she doesn't have the what's it called? Reputation, faction ties. So she might be. You rate this game out of 10? I think it's gonna land in that like 7 or 8 for a lot of people, which I think is is fair. Launch records. Expunge. Please review physical backup. There's another area all the way over here.
Apologies, but an automechanical store is...
Percent chance of becoming that. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing his arms. Oh, it's right there. Lick paper, dumb. The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied, you're able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or product of the printing process. Apply expertise ex-convict. The record clearly shows that the initiate Alva launched in payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. Huh.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by that.
Go talk to her again.
Our Earth Directorate. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear.
Oh.
Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility is secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you.
See, he has a faction tie.
Scienticians, and hence we
But
seek
she
the
doesn't.
truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
The data had been purged, but the physical record said you launched the transport pod.
I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Sabota?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can you prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
If that's all, I should get going. Well, actually, before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay. Investigate refinement logistics. And... ooh, so we gotta go to both sides. Refinement logistics, central processing. Reports all command the facility pass through the central hub. If anyone wanted to reroute it, they would do it there. All right, let's go to the central processing first. Distraction device, high security card.
Most bureaucrats I've met are fairly worthless, but Svoboda seems to have perfected the art of being an ineffectual slackwit.
Looks like there's some enemies here. Yeesh. Melted them. Oh. Got more of them.
That sting. A lot. Recharge the mayhem.
Oh. All set there. Any more of them? Oh, that's the room that we came in at. Engineering 3? Surely there's another way in. Oh, there we go.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yeah, I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is central processing. If I were to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Where were you around the time of the attack on the outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
One with the thumbs up? I appreciate it. What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Man, this place is all types of messed up. A patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility's command systems, and obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. Ooh. Observe thoroughly. You determined that the wires were specifically configured to reroute coordinate commands from Initiate Alva's location to the operations room. So somebody obviously is trying to cover it up. Alright, back down. Now we need to go to the other side. To logistics. I'll report in with them after.
Tractor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Something about that Alpha doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
You take that one a little personal, Niles. It's all good.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely
More
haywire.
Zeranium.
Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
You're in luck. What I don't already know on the topic, I'm smart enough to figure out.
Well, as a fellow student of science, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, Technically, it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Intimidator? Aw, man. Alright, you got yourself a specialist or a reasonable stand-in.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
We're gonna need our shield for this one. Warning, unspecified dangers ahead. Man, I don't know how you would do this without having the jump. This control board allows users to update settings for the Zeranium overflow venting system. Safety instructions have clearly been set to exceed stated tolerances, causing the explosion and subsequent leak. We started the ventilation. Oh wow, that worked fast. That was easy.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Intimidator. Wish my own internal could be so easily addressed. Maybe you can help me with some answers then.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on the outpost opportunity?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about the initiate Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking around here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Requires science. Best be on my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is
high
inside
security
on
access
display.
card. There we go. Let me try going over here for a second. This isn't a room that was mentioned. Initiate Alva. During our recent disclosure, Alva has shown his profound unwillingness to discuss Lelander. The card. Somebody's hiding bottles in here. Okay. I think that's everything there. I remember those two spots that have the high security area. Like, I think this one. No, this is where the book was.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Investigator.
Investigator.
Always account for standard deviation.
Maybe this one? Yeah, here it is. High security access card used. Essence. No, like data pad in here. Oh, I think we can get in here now, too.
Oh, hello, dear.
Let me go around there first. Some nice salted chips. One more room. We get like 600 XP every time we use this. Beautiful. All right, we're back.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a bit. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
The Endpoint? Wait, how long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a
Wow, she really changed up.
difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
The Orders believed in her to do what was needed, have faith in your superiors and her.
Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you? If the former bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose I must as well. I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Uh-huh. If she doesn't talk, shoot her. Definitely determined may be a bit of a stretch. I really have no idea who's to blame here, but Marisol seems pretty handy to have.
I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
What the... You shot her right in the chest.
Yes, though I was aiming for her face. Little rusty. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking.
And hilarious. What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
Alright, office might actually have the info.
Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
Unlock toxic access. Rubbish bin. Abbott Newall. A friend, even surely I await your counsel.
Terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
She just shot her just like that. Oh, that was this thing. I thought this was going to be an exit. Funny enough. The Abbott's got a lot of ties to this stuff. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more options too. I wasn't expecting it to just go, oh, well, she's going to just shoot her.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been
Uranium
renovated, I
ray?
see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Not identified. Subject, your orders. An attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Ansie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities. Cooperate with Earth Directorate agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and no further failure will be met with severe consequences. In light of the recent setbacks, DeVries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. DeVries.
Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
All I can see, the things on her eyes, is like Splinter Cell times 2. That's all I can see. You alright? Can't tell if you're shaken up or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific
Yeah, she went
skills
undercover.
would benefit
She
your
was Sam
efforts as
Fisher.
well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
There it is. The tie back to it. Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
It is. Azza, you should go wait in the ship for a while.
Don't leave me waiting there too long, Commander. I get restless when my blades dry too long.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Recruited all companions. We got Marisol. Okay.
My fellow loyalists.
Oh.
It is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed.
What?
The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Oh.
Snake. You think the Abbott's involved too? If he ain't, he's in for a rude awakening. We should get ourselves back to the monastery.
Oh boy. We can keep going? Jeez. All right, I need to bump some more stuff up. Observation, we're bumping up. Medical, I need to get to 3, I think. Perks, what do we got? Intimidator, Tall Tale, Camaraderie. Oh yeah, I do want to get the party gains significant damage resistance for a short amount of time. Taking damage no longer reduces your progress to reviving a companion. I'm gonna get that. Or, you know what? I'm gonna get Intimidator since it's a speech perk. Switch up. Yeah. I do want to get that one next, though. This is Outer Worlds 2. Alright, she has 2 levels to do. Portable capacitor distributor. Marisol occasionally tosses small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Attacking them causes them to explode, dealing shock damage. Analyzes an enemy in combat, marking them. While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location of the body you hit. Legs knocked down, head stunned, arms, torso. What? Wait, that sounds sick. Your attacks against targets affected by Marisol's companion ability restore gadget energy. Marisol's companion ability now affects an area around the target, applying its effects to all nearby enemies. I'm going to go with that one again. Marisol collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to recover when used. When Marisol is in the party, automechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. So it's either get ammo back or get crafting materials. Might take crafting materials. Yeah. It's all pretty good.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Hey, I understood then, and I understand you now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
No problem.
May fate and fortune converge.
All right, we're out of here. Oh boy, oh boy. Learn the Abbot's secret. Is there an additional one? After reading both terminal messages, it's obvious that Abbott has been undermining Sir Willy behind his back. Confronting the Abbott may yield an answer as to why. So we have to go to both. Or, well, we either way, we have to go to that. And give me let me save real fast here. And give me 1 minute here, chat. I will be right back, and then we'll see. All right. Let's go see what the abbot has to say for himself.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Get the injuries.
One never relishes saying we did predict a catastrophe.
Another save.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities
I've got the lift code.
you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
The conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
I know a lot about a lot of things, including how you sabotaged Willie's advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
Jealousy can be hard to admit when our subordinates surpass us in skill.
Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
Unburdening yourself, Abbott. I already know the truth. Wouldn't it feel good to say it out loud? I saw your messages to both of them. You implied Willie's incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Why are Auntie's Choice and the Order negotiating terms anyways?
Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
No time to lose then. I'm heading up there.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
Uh-huh. No one asked you to come. Agreed. It's probably safer if you stay here.
Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Farewell. Input the conspirators' code to call the lift.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the hole in their math?
Let's go. Alexandra Monastery. Oh man, this place looks huge. What the?
Sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that
Escaping
tensile strength
order
and
student.
these raiders are not combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Uh-oh. Did they run into the lift? Guys, I don't know if you should go down there.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
We'd love to help, but not as much as we prefer to leave. Plan guide you.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything.
Okay.
Coming.
Love the top hat. Yeah, it's been a good one. What's going on over here?
Said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Oh man, it's getting a little intense up here. Kinetic beam caster? Damn. He's just going around shooting everybody. Yeah, it's getting real quick.
Reckon the Order teaches this flair for the dramatic to Alderseers? Or is he a special case?
Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. Time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Is this door actually unlocked? It is. Get the sniper rifle ready.
Nice of you, Wiley, to leave us this light. Sorry, rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in
Enemy in vicinity.
Die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction.
Resorting to violence.
Go for torpification.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Holy, I'm so fast.
Ready to win.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Hey, what's up, Ninja? Yeesh. Another one down. Anchor hold.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow. If you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace.
Wait, they're just doing math?
That
The collection drawer is currently locked from the other side.
That is all I am saying.
Wait, what's... There's something in here. What kind of bullets are those? They're... Well, it's a long round rifle, but it's also a plasma gun. Something right here. Oh. Hold on.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist.
I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Fear not. Wrongly imprisoned friends, I will free you from this captivity forthwith.
Oh dear. Perhaps I should have explained what an anchorite is.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are anchorites, here by choice. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
Keep your answer brief. Oh. Ooh. I don't have an opinion. I mean, yeah, 1. I would say 2, but no, 1. It is wrong, but there are times when war is necessary to prevent greater evil from taking place.
And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Be happy to help you out. What materials do you need and where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Hey, nice stuff, Agent. You both seem pretty knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeVries came for you to advice?
Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
What kind of questions did she ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Oh yeah? And how'd she react?
Well, she hasn't returned, so perhaps she didn't like the answer we gave. Happens more often than you'd think.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here at the monastery right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
There's a shooting. Pretty much. Seer Wiley has staged the coup. He's taken over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
I'll be back once I visited the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Okay. Let me see where this goes. Does it actually go into the room with them? Sealed. Unless... Okay. Alright, chat. Well, we are actually going to have to chill right here for tonight. I have to call it a little bit earlier than usual, but I will be back on tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening, usual time, and we'll be able to go a bit longer. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. Again, YouTube is Casas Plays. If you want to help out, leaving likes there makes a huge difference. We have the entire playthrough up there. And this weekend, my plan is to make as much progress as possible. So we'll be doing some long streams Saturday and Sunday. So, and potentially tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. But that is it. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.